Jack man boy.
Hey, $3.
Do you have to get a second or third job to cover all of your bills? We have a tip for you.
These are tips and tricks on how to save money. Extreme Cheapskate Edition. Go.
Sit here? Okay, you can sit here.
A typical family of 5 can spend up to $3,000 a month on household necessities.
Hey guys, you ready to eat some
3,000?
breakfast?
But Jordan, a 27-year-old housewife in Utah, spends less than half of that.
The juice, we water it down big time. 1 part juice to 5 parts water.
That's great.
Diluted.
That's great. I do that with tea, juice, Celsius, energy drinks, coffee. I'll water down. Just bang for your buck. Water the shit down.
Not only lasts longer, but it's less sugars. Yes.
Way less sugar. You want give her 5 parts water, 1 part juice.
Just for the flavor.
I like that. Apple water.
You guys want some waffles? Yeah! It's all about not wasting anything, and the way to do that is, we call it rationing. I'm gonna give you guys some cereal, okay? We're gonna give you
Rationing.
14, so tell me when to stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A new way to count.
And remember, you need to eat all
Learn-
your Cheerios.
a child
Next time you only
abacus.
get 12.
Learning your
On a scale
numbers.
Of 1 to 10 of being a cheapskate, 10 being the highest, I'd probably say I'm 11 or 12.
Okay, Priya, you ready for your 2 lines of waffles? Yeah. Waffles are awesome because they have those lines like a grid, and so Hutch is 3, so he gets 3 lines of waffles.
You get to measure, you get to add the lines the bigger they get.
I think she's also solving childhood obesity right now as well. Way less sugar in your juice. You don't need 2-3 waffles as a 6-year-old. You get 8 squares and that's it. 14 Cheerios. Boom.
Do it even more exceptional and just eliminate the juices and eliminate the waffles. Yeah, what?
You save a lot of money
That's how much
not
you
feeding
can
your
eat.
kids.
This is breast milk here, and we love it because it's free. While they're young and they don't eat very much, I freeze as much breast milk as possible so that when they're done,
That makes sense.
then I still have a few months
I like that.
frozen to stretch it that much farther.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
a lot of times think some of my methods are a little extreme.
It's okay.
Bacon's for Christmas. Think I'm a little crazy.
Only in Christmas, kid.
But I don't know if I care because it works.
How much do you think she spends on makeup?
I was just wondering if you guys had any food that you're not using, like leftovers.
Look at that face.
Not proud. It's like, hey, if you're going on vacation, you need to empty out your fridge, bring it over. People are so willing to give her food.
Just go around the block.
Wow.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
Do you think she goes like once per week at the end of the week or something?
For sure. They know her for doing this. Yeah. That's the only time that she's ever seen.
And sometimes some stuff from our garden. But I know that she's very frugal, and so I know she's probably going to put it to good use somehow. Hey, good luck.
Have a good one.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Jordan's monthly food bill comes out to a mere $180. Thanks
For whole
to creative
family.
money-saving solutions.
So this is what I like to call an end loaf. In our house, we go.
$180 is pretty good.
Just because you got all that food from the neighbors. I know that this was a very popular thing probably over a decade or 2 ago. An ex-partner of mine whose neighbor would come on over and ask for maybe once a month some egg, sugar, like soda or milk, some type of ingredient that they were missing. Well, now it sometimes even seems like you don't even know your neighbor.
Yeah.
You don't even know who lives
Where are you getting
right
that
next to you.
Where are you getting that sugar from?
Go through a lot of bread, and a lot of people don't like to eat the heels of bread, but
I don't.
Bubba likes it. My kids love it, and it's still good. So after a while, it makes an entire loaf worth.
Jordan's been
Wow.
trying to find out
I toss
even
those in the
more
trash.
ways of being a cheapskate at home. So one of the ways that she tried was dashboard cookies.
A neighbor of mine, she gave us some cookie dough that was about to expire. I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
Doesn't make your house hot?
And free air freshener for your vehicle. Fresh smell cookies.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
With
Okay.
the car temperature at 160
Did you just
degrees,
bake cookies
she's
on your
finished baking for
dashboard?
free in
Yeah.
I under extreme circumstances while I was at work too, I'd put my little container in the dash and have it heat up for a little bit. It was still good, same day, but the cookie dough is almost due to expiration, so be careful. You get food poisoning, and then child services comes and takes away your kids.
Yeah, she thinks these are done. They just got to 104 degrees. Believe it.
And it's this cheap thinking that's led Jordan to her newest and perhaps most extreme
Those aren't cooked.
pinching plan yet.
There's no way those are cooked.
Cheers.
They're
Any
just
trends with
slightly
backyard
melted.
farming? where I think we have plenty of space in the back and we're fenced. But I think hear me out. We could raise a pig.
Like, whoa.
And make a ton of pork out of it. You can pay upwards of $3.50 per dozen for eggs. You pay $10 for a chicken. 6 chickens later, you're getting a half dozen eggs a day. I mean, that's incredible. That's great savings.
What would our neighbors think of that?
Our neighbors might think we're crazy, but I think we could prove them wrong. We could just look into it.
If I want to drink,
Okay.
Final thoughts?
Yay on most of the things, nay on the chicken and the dashboard cookies. Freezing breast milk is fine. Rationing and counting your kids' calories and food intake is fine. The chickens, people in your neighborhood will hate you.
Nobody wants a neighbor who has a farm.
No pigs. They don't want pigs in their neighborhood. That's why they moved to the suburbs. They don't want people disturbing them. They don't want crows. They don't want roosters cock-a-doodle-doing at 6 a.m. My mom had a few chickens when we moved into our new house, and they're just, she says $10 for a chicken. It is so much more than just $10 a chicken. Do you know how much time you have to spend feeding them, cleaning up after them, making sure the little coop is cleaned out and you have enough space for them to run around? And it's just $10 a chicken. It ends up being thousands of dollars worth of your time at the end of the year. So you gotta choose those eggs wisely.
I mean, another thing, I've seen well-known, accepted, like pigs and such in domesticated households now with all these social media influencers having millions of followers, thousands of views, creating content. So might as well, before they're all grown up and ready to get juiced
Cooked.
up, yeah, have it make you some money a little bit. Maybe that's a thought.
It's a good investment. You buy a teacup pig, put it on social media, pet it, wait till it gets bigger, giant, and then you chop it up and cook it.
Yeah.
You go from a nice pet channel to a cooking channel.
But Barry's car engine cooking. Maybe that's a way for you to save a little bit more on these high gas prices.
Alcohol.
Moonshine?
One night at a bar, if you buy liquor and beers, it can run you up to $50 to $75 to $100 a night.
He's making Pruno in the prison toilets.
The sugar, the candy, it makes it really
Looking to get jacked, man, boy?
weak and helps ferment it. If I go to the liquor store and buy real wine, that'll be about $15 to $20 or more. So I save a lot with doing this. Let it sit, room temperature, and there go the hooch. Hooch.
I wonder where he learned that.
Barry has significantly trimmed down the $582 the average couple spent.
I wonder where he learned to make prison wine. Guys, this is called Pruno. They make it in toilets. It's an approved method if you have Jolly Ranchers, sugar, lemon, and want to wait.
Spends on alcohol each year. But it's actual food costs, which can eat up approximately 12%
Just don't
of a
drink
person's
alcohol.
annual income that he finds hard to swallow.
But the girl.
The girl.
Come on,
the
it
girl
needs a
wants the
girl.
alcohol. Oh.
Yeah, that's how he got that's how he has the chicks, man. As he goes out there and
Be able to give him some riz.
yo.
Rancher wine.
Yeah, and she probably doesn't even know the difference.
Nothing.
Come back home because I know usually
Oh
you don't like
my
to go
God.
out when there's food in the fridge.
it
How
in
about
the
we
bottle.
actually go out and eat?
All right, let's go and eat this.
Let's go out.
But rather than going out to eat, Barry has discovered a way to go out and then eat.
It's gonna be good.
Driving for as little as 15 minutes can heat a car engine to temperatures of approximately 200 degrees, as hot as most stovetop. By cooking simple ingredients on the engine, he saves on home utilities like gas and electricity.
I cook that food on the car engine. Come get eggs, sweetheart.
I've got something special here.
I think
Salmon carcass.
Well, he took it to a little bit more on the extreme side.
We didn't get to see the rest of that, but I'm sure she was not impressed. Okay, I don't approve of that way of saving money. I don't even know if it gets up to the proper temperature. He was on top of a piece of plastic
you can't
cooking
trust
the
that.
eggs. I think you need to take the plastic cover off and then cook it right on the valve covers. Get it in there, like put it deep in the engine block. I don't know. Tell us what you think in the comments if
Maybe
you're
you've
heating
done
stuff
it.
up. Yeah, if you're living in a car right now, I imagine you've probably done something like this.
Special meals. We're gonna learn a little bit more about food making procedures, probably.
It's a terrific value. I bought it at the seafood market. I don't want to brag, but I only paid $3.
The kid is about to vomit.
$3 and he threw in 2 free heads with it. You really can't beat it. And all the while they're selling salmon fillets. What came off of this for $7.99 a pound?
I was like, what is that fish doing there? Isn't it gonna stink up the entire house?
This was 10 pounds of meat for $3.
I was glad that it wasn't something that he picked up off the side of the road on his way here.
The dinner might be
Might as well have been.
interesting.
It'll be delicious, trust me. Wonderful. Get that look off your face.
Okay, Jeff, we'll see you later.
You want to help out?
Sure.
You help.
Who's that other guy? The son? The cast?
But I think what I'll do with
The
these
mother's
two is just
lover?
bake them in the oven so we can have some fun.
This is probably just Uncle Jeff.
Oh, this is the father?
You have
They
any
look the same
aluminum foil
age.
for that? I know you guys are frugal, but I would always be saving that aluminum foil and reusing it. Well, you can bet we're going to save this one after we cook those salmon cans. If nothing else, your cat will like it. So we're just making a stock out of those.
I'm gonna try it, but I'm not sure what it's gonna taste like.
When you start with a carcass, you really can't go wrong. You know what I mean? Trust me, this is going to be good.
Do you eat fish heads? Have you eaten a fish head?
In Mexico, it had to be fried. That thing was like, I was a kid. I didn't know pretty much any better, but I was a kid and then fried the fish, really juicy. I already like eyeball and everything, dude. I didn't even care.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like 7 years.
suck the eyeball out?
7 years old, 9 years old. I remember I went on a streak of eating fried fish a lot.
So what he's doing
In a
is
sitting.
technically cooking. It's just called cooking. He got the remains of after they filleted the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not too bad. If you like fish, I don't really eat fish, so this hopefully it wasn't the dumpster and it was just off their chopping block. But I think this is okay. I think this is an approved way if you like fish. Seems fine.
Yeah.
In fish heads.
A little overcooked.
Oh my god, just seeing that. Oh, what is...
hungry? That's a pretty dish. I would say I spent under $10 to make that meal for the Wilsons. Come and get it. It's chowder time.
Is everybody going to eat what Jeff is making tonight? I doubt my son will eat it. He will probably not come anywhere near it. It's fish. It has a head. Looking at him, I don't think he's going to eat it.
Dude.
Is that enough for you?
No, it's just the head.
What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to
I'm
bite
gonna
its
try it,
head
but
off?
If I don't like it, I'm spitting it out and it's going into the sink.
Yeah,
You know, it's crazy and sad that fish has become so expensive because it's so healthy for you, and it used to be dirt cheap, sort of the cheap man's meat. Now it's very expensive. Dig in.
Well, can't tell nothing.
Not feeling well, Isaac? We can get into those heads now if you want. I know you can't wait any longer. I think in anticipation. And look at all that meat. There you go. Little treat for you. You know, the thing is with these carcasses that you have to remember, is there's a lot of
Carcass.
fat.
Can you stop using the word carcass?
What would you prefer? Skeletons? There's a piece of meat. See it right there?
Fish head.
You want that? Because they're so small.
You
they're
want that?
precious. It's just one of those cheapskate things is we can't bear to throw out even just a little smidgen of something. You ready to go?
Alrighty.
Seems really awful with the fish heads. It's just gross.
Let's do it.
It's like slimy.
What's wrong, Isaac?
I had to get up and leave because it was so awful. I didn't like it.
Okay. Well, fish heads.
Nah, man, that's like too raw. I don't even know if he cooked them right. I don't trust it. I would not trust it. Nah.
You want this? You want this? You want this?
God.
Just the kid trying to convince the kid to eat a carcass
Nah,
when
man.
he calls it a carcass.
Nah.
Try its eyeball. It's really good.
I'd be out of that room. Maybe it was like fried or something. You at least know it's hot enough to kill all the bacteria or anything that it had in it.
Sure.
I won't trust that. It still looks slimy. No. No for me. And that's really saying something.
Yeah, Mexico fried fish heads.
Laid waste to that. That was great. Thanks.
I better go check on Isaac.
They ate it?
Oh! Whoa! They ate the whole
I had to get up and
thing?
leave because it was so awful. I didn't like it.
It looks like they ate like a gallon of
That was
it.
great.
Dude! It's all clean!
They made fun of it and then they
Nah.
devoured it, or do you think the crew like dumped
Yeah,
some of
probably
it?
everybody was like, you know, oh, let's save it for later.
Hey,
And-
camera guy,
Yeah.
you want this, camera guy? And the camera guy's just like, this is really good. Oh, it's gone though. It's either they dumped it in a toilet or out back, or they ate some of it because that's a lot to be gone. That thing was more than half full.
I better go check on Isaac.
The cameraman's zooming into it. They ate so much.
Personally, I did not like dinner at all. Just completely grossed me out.